for a reason. That each of our lives have significant value. And that no matter how hard it gets, we should never lose hope. My parents tried for years to get me healthy, get me walking towards recovery. But I can't even count the number of times I relapsed, trying to fake I was healthy, mainly out of shame I couldn't do one simple thing: eat food like a normal person. For years, I yo-yoed through a plethora of eating disorders. My weight dropped to 89 pounds, and desperate to purge just one more time, I swallowed a toothbrush. Deeply broken, I felt I'd never be good enough for anything. But then, at the suggestion of a caring soul, I found yoga. My knees were shaking and my anxiety was off the charts. But something happened that day in that yoga class. After what seemed like an eternity, class was over. And as I rolled up my mat and walked out the door, I noticed something I hadn't felt in years. That same anxiety that almost didn't let me unroll my mat was gone. My mind, clear. My Wednesday night yoga class became a weekly ritual of second chances. And those second chances eventually led me to a yoga teacher training. Yoga became a platform for me to help others and at the same time help myself. In the years following the training, I continued to climb the walls of recovery. And during that time, I opened a yoga studio, married my high school sweetheart, and to our surprise, got pregnant. But at 29 weeks pregnant, we got news no new parent should ever hear. I'm sorry, but your baby's not gonna make it. Due to severe birth abnormalities, there was no positive outcome. And on May 23rd, 2007, our tiny 2-pound daughter, Faith, was born into this world. And just 20 minutes later, died in my arms. No words can describe what I felt that day. I thought to myself, why God, what did I ever do to deserve this? But I took my grief to the mat. It was there that I realized that through death, I was given the opportunity for life. I believe my daughter did a brave thing and gave me the push I needed to forge on fully into recovery, the motivation to continue to heal my body, and the tools to help myself and others. See, I only teach others what I have tried and practiced myself and found to be successful. And it is because of this that I am dedicated to helping others purposefully excel through what I call the hope process. It's through this process that I help willing individuals learn to live in their bodies following the 3 B's: breathe, body, believe. You have to breathe if you want to experience life fully. Breath is the first thing that you're given in this life and the last to be taken away. Second is body. The body is the soul's last attempt to get us to listen. And finally, you have to believe that you're worth it. Why? Because you wouldn't be here if you weren't. See, most people don't know how to breathe deeply enough. So sitting tall, place one hand on your belly and one hand on your chest. As you take a nice deep inhalation, feel the belly expand and the chest rise. As you exhale, work to let all the air out. A big part of my anxiety and depression was I didn't know how to breathe. And considering the average person takes 21 to 24,000 breaths a day, I think it's safe to say that breathing is pretty important. Breath by breath, pose by pose, moment by moment, my self-hate has turned into self-confidence, trust, and belief. And now I'm helping thousands do the same. No one deserves to suffer, and life is better when you live it. And it's because of this that my story, Never Lose Hope, has been published in a #1 bestseller, Women Who Ignite. You know, it's interesting. In the last few years, I've actually found myself saying that I'm grateful for where I've been, my struggles, my loss, my life. I wouldn't wish what I've been through on my worst enemy, but I'm deeply gracious that I've been able to survive it, learn from it, and now thrive on it. Today, I have 3 beautiful children and 1 guardian angel watching over us at every turn. Steve Jobs says that the only way to connect your dots is by looking back. And today, I see why my dots lined up as they did. And for you, I want you to remember that there is purpose in all of your dots, and that no matter what, you should never lose hope. Thank you.